Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Ali LaForce. And of course, Alperen Sengun. Many wonder how they'll do it without him. We'll find out.
I'll tell you what, the fans will really miss him. He was just so popular, a tremendous talent. But the great thing about the NBA, new stars will emerge. And the question is, who will it be?
Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Here's Smith, following the three-pointer by Washington. Takes the three. Rebound, Washington. And let's send it over to Ali LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the two. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Ali. Thanks. And so it's Washington with it after the basket by Houston. Great open look there.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Ball surveys the floor. Antetokounmpo, right side. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered at home like that.
For his size, Sarr has impressive mobility, and that's a pretty fluid drive.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Now here's Avdia. Pass to Booker. To the middle. Here's Sarr. Smith with the rebound. Houston in the lead. And it's Deni Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul. And so now... Timeout called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A tremendously mobile 7-footer. Great defensive upside, Tim, for Alex Sarr.
And he's still working on his offensive game, B.A., but he has the potential to be a disruptive defensive force with his length and agility.
Substitution on the board.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Antetokounmpo, right side. Houston with another miss. The Wizards on offense. They trail by one. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Ball with it. Picked up by Coulibaly. Easton can't get it to go.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Fires in the triple.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. 4 on the clock. sinks the tray. Antetokounmpo has got 9.
Now, whatever he's doing, it's working. He's already 4 of 5 from the field.
Avdia with it. Guarded now by Ball. They set the screen. Outside Booker. Shoots over Eason. And McKee pulls it down.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Ball. Out to the right wing. The 3, Smith. Another 3 from Houston.
And an intelligent play there from Smith. He keeps his head even with the shot clock running down and saves the possession.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Shepard. Pass to Hendricks. Let's go with a 3. And another miss by Houston. Inside. Nesmith. Great D that time from Miller. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Rockets. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9.
Washington, 50.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
Hendricks no good.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Clock at 6. Washington needs to get off a shot. Knocks down the triple. Salon, he's got his first 3 points of the game.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Over to the wing. Finney Smith inside. Here's Diabate. Off target from outside. The Wizards with a lead. The steal. Miller with it. Now Whiteside defending. And the layup is good. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
Right wing. Back to Carrington. Fires the 3. Diabate grabs the board. And here's Houston. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. And he throws it down with one hand.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Brian, back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
And that one drops for him. Carrington's got his first 2 points. 1:41 left in the second period. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Rui Hachimura. Houston shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepherd is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Booker. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, Booker from the parking lot.
So Booker's range is unbelievable. So for him, that's not a bad shot to take.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Smith. Antetokounmpo, right side. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Sarr. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. Avdija outside. Now Booker. Over Eason. Booker no good. Houston leading by 5. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Shoots over Sarr. The Rockets again can't hit.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McKee. He's scoreless. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Smith.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
Booker for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Houston Rockets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Washington moving the ball around. That 3's off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And stolen by Booker. They're running. Ahead. And Nesmith gets it to go. Nesmith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Coulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
Man, tremendous tools for a wing defender, B.A. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level. But if that comes along, watch out.
Chalk up 2 there.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Here's Avdija. Nesmith on the wing. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Oh, got a piece of it. Antetokounmpo drives in. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And it's Deni Avdija with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Washington with a rebound. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Avdija from outside. He buries it from 3. Avdija's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, good floor recognition from Sarr. Encouraging to see him working on his passing like this.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only 1 of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
And it's Deni Avdija with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball with it. No points yet. Outside Eason. Pass to McKee. 5 to shoot.
Yeah, he didn't read the defense very well there. He telegraphed that pass.
Outside Booker. Three-pointer. And again, Washington with a triple.
Booker is a solid shooter from three-point land. The defense has to be up on him closer than that.
Smith left side. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass the ball. 5 on the clock. Here's McKee. Outside Nesmith for the lead. Devin Booker for 3.
I just love the ball move.
Oh, man!
Look out below.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Brian?
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Hachimura outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. Whiteside. Diabate grabs the board. Houston in the lead. To the inside. Here's Miller. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside. Houston shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Here's Carrington. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Carrington's got his second basket on the night.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Pass to Diabate. Fires from deep. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, there's really been an uptick in intensity. Just look at the way these guys are battling on the glass and for loose balls.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. And so it's Houston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Houston leading by 6. Here's Shepard. Pass to Diabate. Here's Hendricks. 6 to shoot. 20 feet out. Again, Houston.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Now here's Sarr. Booker looking around. Back to Sarr. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Brandon Miller. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his guys to stay accurate, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Good chance here for Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Wizards.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Easton with a steal. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass the ball. Here's McKee. Shot clock at 5. And here's Smith to the right side. Here's Easton. Three-pointer, no good. Saw a screen. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. The Rockets lead by 5. Ball outside. Smith outside. Antetokounmpo outside. 17-footer on the way. Coulibaly with the rebound.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
Now Booker. Ooh, it's stolen by Easton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Jabari Smith. The putback. Ooh, the shot is off. The Wizards trail by 5. Now Avdia.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's the drive. He launches. The free ball is down.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Rebounded by Sarr.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
That one's in there.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And there it is!
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Now Avdia. To take the lead. Cash from downtown.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
Stolen by Sarr. Now Avdia. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Smith outside. Antetokounmpo outside. From downtown. Shot's no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
And he nails it.
Well, Devin Booker is unfazed in these moments. He knows what's needed.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ball. Pick by Smith. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And so it's Washington with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
life is. So love the one you got, cause you might get run over or you might get. Never start no static, I just get it off my chest. Never had to battle.
Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K. Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Timeout. And, of course, Anthony Davis. They'll need someone to fill his role.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Sarr's shot is off. Here's Harden. Avdia with the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
And he drives in. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. We're about 1 minute into the first. Booker left side. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Avdia. Booker outside.
On defense, Dort has great instincts, helping him stay on top of the shooter.
And, Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
The 10-footer. Mitchell. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And Granger comes over to help. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Al Harden, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Mitchell in the corner. Sinks the triple.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're in business.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Over in the corner, Avdia. In the corner, it's Sarr. 4 on the clock. Pass to Koulibaly. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. There is a clear game plan that Coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send an extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Washington trailing. There's a screen. And yes, it's good.
A 3-level score on top of having a reliable jumper. Hey, Booker is also skilled at capitalizing inside.
Now, here's Mitchell. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Harden. Still without a basket. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Booker outside. Outside, Avdia. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. That shot off. The Cavaliers trailing. The drive by Mitchell. Coulibaly with the steal. And here's Booker from the arc. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Noel. Granger from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Harden. After the basket by Washington.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Tries a three off the inbound. And it's Mitchell missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Sarr. Shot clock at 5. Over Granger. Sarr's shot is off. Granger left side. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Wizards. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And Brian Key wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. To the middle, here's Walker, and finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those cuts over here.
And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy is a point guard. Back to you.
Yeah, but tremendous skill level. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
And Walker with the size and strength will straight up move you out of his way.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Inside. Carrington, that's good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Strus. To the inside. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Down low. And stolen by Noel. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Walker. Rebound by the Wizards.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
On the wing, Carrington. And he gets it to go from the corner. Carrington's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The wide open shot from Strus. Buries the long-range jumper. Strus has got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs. Here's Carrington. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age. And so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Booker outside. To the paint. Here's Sarr. Good D by Mobley.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
It's Dort on the wing. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Mobley. Off target from three-point range. Wizards trailed by 3. 55 seconds left in the first half of the game. Booker, right side. Back to Sarr. Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They set the pick. Mobley outside. Granger from outside. Washington with the rebound. Booker draws the double. Inside. Stolen by Granger. Stolen by Avdia. Pass to Coulibaly. Stolen by Granger. He gets it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Harden. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards trail by 3. Pass to Nesmith. There's the double team with Dort. Back to Sarr. 5 to shoot. Looking to get it going. And Sarr throws it down.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside, Dort, and stolen by Booker, pushing it up. Here's Avdia, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Pass to Harden. Mobley is screened. Loads it up there for Mobley. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Still scoreless. 2 on the clock. A nice shot by Booker. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates. That board looked easy for Sarr at 7-1. You expect second chance opportunities like that.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. And here's Harden. No good. Shot missing.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Pass to Mitchell. To the wing on the left. Mobley inside. Washington with the rebound.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back over to you guys.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Kicks it out to Booker. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Number 10.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Harden looking it over. Pass to Mitchell. And here is Dort. And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Mitchell. Showing up and showing off. Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face. Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Out to the right wing. Back to Carrington. Pass to Hachimura. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. On offense, here are the Wizards. It's a 1-point game. Carrington with the ball. He's got 7. It's stolen by Dort. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Mitchell wide open. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Creating the opportunity, Mitchell makes the right call for this situation.
To the inside. Back to Carrington. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Cleveland ahead.
Washington.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys. Well, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. The Cavaliers leading. Mobley a screen. Harden with it. Now defended by Sarr. Mobley wide open. From outside, off the mark.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Sarr. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Wizards need to get a shot off here. With 3. Booker. Cavaliers with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Mobley outside. Pass to Ellis. Mobley is screened. To the middle. And stolen by Booker. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Avdia. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers on offense. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Over in the corner, Dort. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Mobley. Dort misses. Washington trailing. Booker outside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Booker draws the double. Now Koulibaly. Avdia. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Now Harden. Mobley is screened. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Cleared away by Avdia.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Mobley there for the rebound. Cavaliers trailing. Granger outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the fourth. That shot, no good. Avdia with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Whoa, Booker playing big inside.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
Harden right side, and there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That'll be his second foul of the game. They set the pick. Mitchell mowing him down.
Not many better late game right now than Donovan Mitchell.
And it's Avdia off the drive. He's off from 3. Oh, what a finish.
The moment is never too big for Donovan Mitchell.
Left in the fourth quarter. Now Booker knocks it loose. Sarr, the 3 goes down.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Harden outside. Here's Mobley. Oh, the dunk.
Showing poise in the clutch. Mobley has that quiet confidence.
Now Harden. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And he gets it back. Clock at 6. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Sarr. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Granger outside. And there's the foul. It's on Coulibaly. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Mitchell. Now Dort. And stolen by Booker.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Mobley. Sarr with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Booker with a 3. He is a knockdown shooter.
A reliable three-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Harden left side. The 3 doesn't go. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Stolen by Harden. Mitchell outside. Here's Mobley. Throws it down. What an assist!
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Outside, Avdia. And he banks the layup in.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Wait, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mobley. Launches it. And it's off.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
But tried by Booker. Oh, softly lays it in.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
Now Harden. Now Mobley. For 3. It's off target.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden up top. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Sarr. And it's going to be a 24-second.
smile again. Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the very payment. Say she don't around with think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. That free my brother leak. I hate I'm putting money again. Yeah. If you ain't never calm down, I know. So I approached her with my palm out. Was on that LC in the county ring song. Yeah. Risk taker, beat that block with 50 on it. Yeah. Hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just on it. Not no fool man without no who got cousin, don't slide but won't. I gave that when this can't seem to shake them clips of horror. Folks told me pull up to AZ, he got the for us. Stop viding on your war stories, be a for hey, another out. We need some more. We up the most, you know that been a score. 2-1. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the very payment. Say she don't around with think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. Game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother leak. I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down. I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that LC in the county ring song. Yeah. Risk taker, beat that block with 50 on it. Yeah. Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.
Laser there's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Curry the. I'm back in the building, I kick in the door and I bust up the ceiling. Y'all don't want it, I'm ready, I'm willing. You get them, I got them, I tell them, let's get it. Lower East Coast on the front of my penny. Charlie just threw me some heat, I'ma send it. If Zell gotta finish them, then you'll be finished. I'm feeling like Drewski, I'm standing on penny. On the ground, Terminator. Talking to you, play your haters, what the f is up? All of my be known to get. You know me, cause you know my girl. I'm out full of. Get salty, I'm him up. Insult the fist, cause I just ain't a thug. I just wanna have a good time in the club. You don't want no.
안녕하세요.
헬로. 아이, 쥐지요. 저기, 뭐야. 사람들 기다릴까봐 수고하셨다고도 못 남겼네.
맞습니다.
난 연장을 가버려가지고, 씨.
그러니까요. 시간이 더 급해져가지고.
아, 미친 수비 게임. 또 나오는 줄.
야, 플레이오프보다 더 빡세네요.
아, 근데 지금, 한 몇 연배인지 모르겠네. 게임이 안 되네.
진짜 그런데요.
잠깐만. 누가 있으시지?
진짜 너무 재밌겠네, 그래도.
이 파티 누구? 아, 그분이었구나. 팀 어떻게 하게 됐지? 안녕하십니까? 너들도
이 목소리는
토스 꺼야 되나요?
근데 대리님 목소리가 좀 울리는 것 같은데요.
목소리를 끄겠습니다.
안 돼, 안 돼.
왜 울리지?
아주 됐다.
스피커로 해놓은 거 아니에요?
팀을 어떻게 하기로 했어요? 나리님이랑 고치기고. 안녕하세요.
보님 안녕하세요.
아니, 누가 스피커로 한 명 있나 본데.
아니 지금 람보님 지금 화장실에서 게임하시는 것 같은데.
이 스피커 해주신 분이 한 명 있다니까요.
저는 헤드셋입니다.
헤드셋입니다.
저는 패드인데. 믹사바님 이거 어떻게 하는지 기억나요? 플레이나
이거 한 명이 종수가 초대해줘야 돼요.
종수 보고 초대하라고 하겠다. 채팅창에 좀 남겨줘. 초대하면 되나?
크로스를 끄래요. 크로스를.
끄라? 크로스를 어디서 끄죠?
설정, 메인 메뉴 설정.
게임에서? 게임에서 아니면 플스에서요?
플스에서.
그 2K 거기서 들어가져요. 2K 설정에서.
커즈님 축하드립니다.
예, 감사합니다.
여기.
뭘요?
축하요?
아들 축하.
축하드립니다.
고추 나왔구나.
아직 나오진
노님 자가
않았어요.
축하드립니다. 자가 축하드립니다.
큰 축하네, 큰 축하.
맞는 짓을 했는지도 모르겠고. 저희는 다 껐나요? 안 끄신 분 있나?
아니 근데 잠깐만 우리 6명인데? 하나 둘 셋 넷 다섯. 저쪽도 왜 6명이시기에요?
한 명씩 그거였나? 벤치 멤버?
그럼 제가 쉬면 돼요. 제가 쉬면 돼요.
그러면 미나리님도
제가
벤치
시킬게요, 제가.
있으니까 봐서 미나리님 한번
저 좀 빼주실 수 있나요?
한번.
대리님이 하면 좋을 것 같은데. 대리님 일찍 자야 되거든요.
그것도 맞아요. 그럼 제가 한 판 하고 쉴게요.
그러니까요. 그게 제일 좋은 것 같아.
오케이.
채팅방에 종수가 우리 참가하는 사람 누구냐고 얘기한 폰이라고 쳐달라는.
들어왔다. 아니 크로스 끄고 종수 초대 받으세요.
크로스 플레이 끄고. 근데 혹시 크로스 어떻게 끄는지 아시는 분?
메인
옵션 설정.
메인 화면 설정.
커즈님 근데 너무 울리는데요. 지금 올라오고 계세요 지금.
그래요? 저 근데 어차피 꺼야 돼요 이제.
지금 범인 찾은 것
끄겠습니다.
같은데. 설정 들어가지고 크로스 맨 밑에 크로스. 이거 끄기예요? 켜기? 끄기. 오케이, 껐습니다. 이거 한 다음에 초대를 받아가지고.
어떻게 쳤는지 초대가 아닌가? 부상 멤버
이거 부상 로스터라 그런가 보네.
그러면 방법은
다른 팀 해야 되는 거예요?
올스타전이나 뭐
해주세요.
와, 다 들어왔나요? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 열.